Hello and welcome to your reading today. If you're new here, I'm Aina. Okay, so I'm just going to dive straight in. I need to mention, this is so big. I need to mention that if you're new here, I don't know in advance what the topic is going to be about or the topics. So it's a very open reading, but you have an idea from the thumbnail or the title. So yeah. So there is your card. And this moved. So let's do that. I'm going to look at one more. Own the room. Okay, so this is about taking up space. So allow yourself to be more shown, more heard. That there is a place for you too. And it's time that you take it. So that's part of a message. Okay. Step into, oops. Okay. And this one also. Let it go. Release and don't look back. This is also part of the message that I released yesterday about not looking back. So this might be a follow-up for at least some of you. I don't know if you catched it. Let's see here. Here is the card and this one. Being curious. Be curious. Be open for something new. New adventures, new opportunities showing up. So curiosity. Okay, and we're going to start. First card here is 9 of Wands. This is the Isis temple in Egypt. So the core meaning of the 9 of Wands in general is to take a break. It's the wounded warrior. So there's something about taking a break. That's what's coming. Take a break. If you're new here, I work very closely with my guides, and they always bring through messages during my readings. And taking a break to gain your strength for a short while. It can be just a few hours. It can be a few days. It can be to just allow yourself to step back a little bit, to regain strength, to find a new plan, or to just recharge. It's also about resilience, to build up resilience, to move forward. The last stretch. So there's something you are working on. Something you're working on. There's a lot of tranquility in this image. This is a wonderful tarot deck. It's the Lonely Planets tarot deck. Look at this peace. There's something here. You need peace. You need some quiet time. That keep coming up in my readings. So people in general need more peace, more rest, like full body rest. Mind, body, spirit. I release comparisons and I embrace my unique journey. This is also about taking up space. It's important to remember that everyone has their own journey and struggles. And comparing yourself to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy, unhappiness, low self-esteem, and anxiety. When you accept yourself for who you are, fully, my guides say, you stop comparing yourself to others and focus on your own journey. And they're also saying that when we as humans compare ourselves to other people, we have no idea about their struggles. We just compare ourselves as to what we believe we perceive about them. We don't see all their struggles, all their worries. So that's something to take with you. So release comparisons and embrace your unique journey. Rest, then rise. Wow. Yeah. Rest and rise. And also mentioned resilience here. The Lotus is very resilient. I'm going to read from the book for this card at the end. It's a wonderful book. And expect changes. So autumn, that is all about release. It's about releasing comparisons. It's about releasing what no longer fits in your life. It can also be within you. Releasing old patterns, old wounds. It's all about reset. There's a reset feeling here. Release, reset button, recharging. Yeah, peace. Wow. So there's a lot of healing going on. Healing, letting go. This reading is more of the internal that's coming through here. So let's see what comes with your tarot cards today. Let's see here. 8 of Wands, that's a lot of movement, can be a lot of communication. 10 of Cups, that's a lot of happiness, maybe even within family. So family happiness. But it's happiness in general. Okay, so it has to do with contentment and happiness. And this 8 of Wands, it's fast movement, fast energies. And that is why you need to pause. The Hangman is pause. And use the time to reflect. To reassess, to, reflection. Six of Wands, that's victory. It's also about strength, fortitude, courage. It's about coming on top of things again. And that comes when you rest, recharge, reflect, and gain a different perspective on things and to see things clearer. Because if you are very active, are doing a lot, you miss some important details. Something here about you needing, I feel I was so peaceful. I did a meditation before I started this. And now I feel it's like my shoulders want to come up to my ears. So you need to relax more. That's a lot of Queen of Swords, that's, to gain clarity. Queen of Swords is all about clarity. Lovers and balance. There is an important choice to be made. Queen of Cups, that's about your feelings. This is all about release. It's about recharging. It's all about balance. Justice card also. The only balance card missing here is the Temperance card. But this is, it's all about, taking charge of your life, taking charge of yourself, deciding that I choose to regain my balance. And that's a choice. So if you have a very busy life, for instance, a lot of chores, a lot of responsibilities, find these peaceful periods during a day, for instance, where you just relax. Maybe listen to something on YouTube. Guided meditations, for instance, just 10 minutes of guided meditation to just get your mind off everything that has been ruminating within you, responsibilities, and maybe even negative thoughts. All of this has to do with coming back to balance, coming back to your strength, your fortitude, your power. This is telling me that there's a lot going on. There's been a lot going on. Yeah, so I'm going to add a few tarot cards, one card per card here. This is a resurrection. It's a renewal. My guides are saying the Eight of Wands is also a card about fast development. So your body needs to have a regular calm period during each day. If that is not possible for you because you have a very busy life, maybe you have kids and so forth and a lot to do, then go to bed earlier. So your body can adjust to this, all these new energies coming in. Yeah, strength card. Here comes strength, fortitude, regaining your balance. Wow. Magician. It's all about reconnecting with yourself. Here's the curiosity. Here is also curiosity. It's about new learning. This is about stability. This one jumps. Wow, the High Priestess. And Five of Cups. That's a lot of healing. And this is about taking your time. Okay, so let's look at these. This is the rice. Rest, then the rice. Here is the rice. This is your vibration is rising. Your body needs to get accustomed to the energies. Yeah, that's important. So this resting is important. Go to bed earlier. If you have time, take a little nap during a day, for instance. Walk in the forest. Just be in the forest. Don't listen to music or anything. Just be there. If you have a bad health, for instance, or injuries, go out in the forest and sit on a rock for just 5 minutes and just sit there. Allow yourself to sit there in the woods and listen to what do you hear when you sit there? Listen to the trees. Can you hear the breeze, the wind, insects buzzing, birds singing? Just sit there for 5 minutes. It's going to do wonders. It doesn't have to be a lot. It's like when in nature, you don't have to be there for 2 hours. The point is to just be there for a short while. It's going to do wonders. Ten of Cups, strength. It is about your happiness. It's about choosing what feels good for you. Something that fills you up with beautiful things. This is all about strength. It's also a lot of joy. It's Leo energy. And Leo has to do with being more playful also. A lot of compassion for yourself and for others. It feels good to feel good feelings for other people, even strangers, To smile at someone when you walk past them on the streets and they smile back. All these beautiful little things. Yeah. Pause, reflect, and this is you connecting with your true nature. This is kind of a reset button right here because the Magician is the second card in the tarot deck. It is number 1. So by pausing. You give yourself a chance to start over in a way. You're channeling, you're grounding a lot of new energies. And this is about you allowing them to settle. And that comes when you relax. This is about opening your mind, being curious. This is a victorious card. It's also about you being guided. I see these as your guides. All of them. You are protected. So know that you are protected. This is new realizations also. To allow yourself to see the world with fresh eyes. So when you are, for instance, in familiar surroundings, allow yourself to notice details you haven't seen in a long time because you're so used to the surroundings that you don't even notice them anymore. That's very good for the soul. Let the soul take over a little bit. This is a lot of clarity. So both of these, that's a lot of clarity. You're going to realize many things when you come to peace, when you align yourself with peace. Back to balance, and also connecting to your higher self. This is also a card about that. And also balance between your masculine and your feminine, between the doer and the beer. I don't know, beer is not a word, but it is now. Okay. That's going to bring you back to balance. Queen of Cups. This is the Minor Arcana's equivalent to the High Priestess. She's very in touch with her feelings, very intuitive, and so is the High Priestess. It's all about your intuition is strengthening, and it all has to do with these downloads, these new energies coming in, the high vibrations that are coming in and settling in your aura and in your body. There's a reset here. This is a major energy shift for you. So you're going to feel tired, and most likely, my guides are saying, most likely, recently you have felt a lot of brain fog, which is normal when these shifts are starting. Brain fog, and all of a sudden tired, all of a sudden a lot of energy and clarity. So that's about to change if you allow yourself to have these resting periods during your day, or to go to bed earlier at night. It's going to shift surprisingly quickly, is what I hear. So yeah, Justice, this is all about balance. It's also release of old karmic patterns happening, and all of this is happening because of these new energies coming in. You don't necessarily have to do anything. It just happens by themselves. These processes. So allow yourself to live slower. This is more about slow living, at least for a short period of time, when all of this is settling. Your vibration is rising. So you need more peace. It's very important here. And now I'm going to read from the book for this card. I'm going to hold it up so you can watch it. Yeah. Let's see here. Rest. Let's see. 30. Okay, I will read some of this text for you. Okay. Rest, then rise. Pause if you need to, but don't quit. So key topics here. Rest as resilience. Here comes resilience again. burnout recovery, honoring your energy, emotional renewal, sacred pause, and inner restoration. You are allowed to be tired. You're allowed to pause. Slowing down doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you are wise enough to tend to your inner fire before it burns out. Rest is not weakness. It's a strategy, a sacred reset. You're doing brave work by growing, healing, creating, and becoming. That kind of transformation takes energy. It's okay if your body or spirit is asking for stillness. Listen. Let yourself be refilled, not because you're fragile, but because you're powerful and worthy of care. This card isn't telling you to stop. It's just telling you to breathe, to step back, to gather strength, and then, when you're ready, you rise again. So you may be feeling stretched thin, emotionally fatigued, or unmotivated. Instead of pushing harder, this is a moment to pull inward. There's wisdom in the pause. Trust that you're not losing momentum by resting. You are creating space for clarity, alignment, and inspired action. So give yourself what you need without any guilt. The comeback is always stronger when it's rooted in renewal, not exhaustion. So that's the text, and I'm just going to look at this affirmation behind here. Okay, this is an affirmation for you. My rest is sacred. I honor my energy. I rise when I'm ready with power and purpose. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Rest, then rise. It's all about recharging. Rest, renewal, reset, recharge, reflect. Wow. And to allow yourself to just be. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Allow yourself, if you need to, you can listen to this again, maybe tomorrow. And take care of yourself. Okay. You are the only one who can truly do that. Thank you. Bye.